Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Hello, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Outstanding indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights. Today we have one that I don't know how I keep missing these beers all the time, but apparently this came out a while ago and I'm just now seeing it. It's from the 21st Amendment Brewery, and it's the blah 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 IPA. Now it checks in at 8% alcohol by volume and the IBUs are 65. Unfortunately, that date stamp on the bottom is not a date stamp. It's a production code, and all it tells me is that the brew was made in California, or as Arnold will say, California. Yeah. So anyway, I have no idea how old this is, but apparently it did come out some time ago, and the reason they decided on the name blah 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 is because there's so many different types of names for IPAs, and I guess the guys were sitting around, trying to decide on a name. They said, somebody probably said, yada yada yada, and he says, no, blah blah blah. Yeah, who the hell knows, man? But here it is. And remember, well, I didn't show you the glassware. This type of glassware is nucleated, so it's going to build up a head rather quickly. I'm going to show you how quickly it'll build up a head. There you go. Build up that head real quick. 16-ounce glass, 12-ounce can. So, if you want to pour it straight in, more power to you, but you better watch what you're doing. Very beautiful, hazy tangerine color. Now, I can see some carbonation coming up here, but you're not going to be able to see that on the camera. Got about 2 fingers of an off-white head. I'm really anxious to see what this is all about, so let's get some aroma on it. Oh, wow. Wow is what I'm going to tell you. That's got some serious tropical fruit notes, and I'm talking some really lush tropical fruit like papaya, guava, passion fruit, those types. Yeah, that's very, very beautiful, lovely. Ooh, man, I love that. Oh, man, it's got some nice citrus in there. Got some orange in there, too. I think this is going to be a kick-ass beer. Now, the only thing is, I didn't allow it to warm up a long time, excuse me, on the countertop because I got some things to do here, and I'm kind of working on a time frame, so I would have liked to let this warm up about another 10 minutes, but I think it's at an optimal temperature right now. I set it out there for about 15 minutes, and I think that's pretty good. And I'm kind of trying to hold it in my hand to get some heat transfer. Because these kind of beers, you really don't want to drink them ice cold. You don't. No way. This got some nice head on it, too. I don't know if you can see the pock marks in there. Hey, let's thank the brewers out there at 21st Amendment Brewery. I don't know if I said this is brewed in California, although the brewery did start in San Francisco, and now they've branched out to other locations. But this one's brewed in California. So let's thank the brewers. And thank you for watching. Cheerio. Oh, man. Oh, wow. If you like tropical fruits, the ones I described specifically, like papaya, guava, passion fruit, a little bit of mango in there, man. Oh, that is a smooth, easy drinking beer. Now you have to remember this is an Imperial IPA because it checks in at 8% alcohol. Smooth, easy drinking. Nice, nice dry bitter finish, but not overly so. Not overly dry, not overly bitter, but just enough to let you know that you're drinking a quality Imperial IPA. Yeah. It's a dangerous beer. Dangerous because it goes down so smooth and easy. Now, if you can find this beer, like I said, I know it's been out for a while. This is the 21st Amendment Brewery. They're out of San Francisco, California, and this is the blah blah blah. Yeah, I think that after a while it would be difficult to come up with names. Although I don't think I'd have any problem because of my background in education. I think that I would come up with some really good names, especially after I had a few pints. Yeah, I could brainstorm for some good names, no doubt about it. Oh, that aroma is just super fabulous, though. Oh my God, I wish you could smell this. Maybe one day we'll have smell-o-vision. I don't know what the hell. Get everything else right. No doubt about it. This is going to get solid gold. This is a 5-star beer. Look at the lacing just grabbing to the side of that glass. It's maintained some nice looking head. Lovely, hazy looking beer. Man, lazy and hazy, huh? A hazy, lazy beer. Oh, wow. I highly recommend that you try this beer from 21st Amendment Brewery. I think they are distributed nationally now, if I'm not mistaken. For a while there, they were not distributed in certain parts of the southern United States, but I believe they are now. So look for this beer if you can find it. You will enjoy it. With that said, remember what Dr. Dave always says, life is short, let's be happy. On that note, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the best damn beer shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.